I have a couple ideas. It's going to be pretty great. Right, Eli?
Yes.
Hello, it's Miss Leonberger, and I'm here to talk to you about the cell vocabulary. Now, you may be thinking, why is Miss Leonberger doing this when we keep trying to go over it in class? Well, children, I have a theory. The theory is you'll listen to me on a video better than you'll listen to me in real life. Our first word is organism. An organism is any living thing. I happen to have brought one of my favorite living things. His name is Eli, and he is my bearded dragon's son. I also have a theory that you'll pay more attention if there's a cute animal in the video. Is it working? Let's continue. The second word is stimulus. All living things react to things that happen in the world. Like when I took Eli out of his tank, he went like this because he didn't want to be bothered. Shows he's alive. The third word is homeostasis. Right now, in Eli's little body, his body is working hard to maintain stable conditions. He's maintaining homeostasis. Now, he's not warm-blooded, so when his body gets too cold, his little brain says, go somewhere warmer. I can't maintain a warm temperature on my own. Good thing for homeostasis. Our next word is reproduce. Now, Eli was adopted, but at some point, a male lizard and a female lizard had a baby, and that baby was Eli. Reproduce is just a fancy word that means to make more of one species. Number 5, metabolism. Eli eats and drinks, excretes waste, poop, and exchanges gases. Just like us, he breathes in oxygen and breathes out carbon dioxide. He eats less vegetables than he should. Then he digests them and uses them as energy. Number 6, the cell theory. The cell theory says the following things. Number 1, all living things are made of cells. That's right, Eli is so excited about the cell theory. Number 2, all life processes happen because of cells. Eli can crawl out of his blanket because of his muscle cells. And number 3, all cells come from already living cells. All of the cells that replicate in Eli's body are coming from his already existing cells. Number 7 is compound microscope. When I look at Eli, I can see his beautiful scaly skin. If I had a compound microscope, I might be able to see his cells. But I can't without one. Someday when we get through our vocab, we'll get to use microscopes. Will we ever get there? I don't know. Number 8, biotic. A review word from the last unit. Biotic means alive or was once alive. This plant, if it dies, it's still biotic because it was once alive. Part of it fell off. Yep. This part of the plant's going to die soon. It's still biotic. Oops, sorry, plant. Okay. Number 9 is the opposite of biotic, abiotic. Abiotic means never alive in the first place. For example, these stuffed animals, they are made of various plastics. They were never alive to begin with. Sorry, Pikachu. Sorry, Squirtle. You get it, Stitch. Number 10. Unicellular means made of one cell. Uni means one. Just like how unicycle means one wheel. Here's a picture I drew of Eli riding a unicycle. It has one wheel. Unicycle. Number 11 is multicellular. That means more than one cell. So I drew this picture of Eli refusing to ride a bike with many, many wheels. A multi-wheeled bike. It's good, right?
That's too many wheels.
Too many wheels. Number 12 is prokaryote. We talked about this in a warm-up, assuming that I'm showing you this on the day I think I'm showing it to you. A prokaryote is an organism that has DNA, but the DNA is just floating around inside of it. Just floating around. Prokaryotes can only ever be unicellular. So Eli's not a prokaryote. Eli's a eukaryote because his cells have a nucleus that the DNA lives inside of. Nice and snug in its little nucleus. We're eukaryotes too. What other things are inside the cells? Well, I'm glad you asked. A part of a cell inside is called an organelle. It's a cute little word. It means tiny organ, like how our body is full of organs, like our stomach. The cell is full of organelles because it's cute and small, like Eli. Number 14 is a cell part called the cell wall. It's rigid. And it is very strong, and it is only in plant cells. These plants have cells with cell walls. We don't. We do not have cell walls. The plant does. Why are you hogging all the cell walls? No worries, we have cell membranes. So do the plants, but we have them too. All of our cells are kept together by this cell membrane. Even little Eli's cells have cell membranes. Inside of the cell membrane is the cytoplasm. That's the goopy stuff that keeps all of our organelles circulating around the cell. That's a good drawing, right?
That was goopy.
Yeah, it's goopy.
As described.
Number 17 is our old friend, the nucleus. That's where the DNA lives in eukaryotic cells. Sometimes people call it the brain of the cell, because the DNA has all the instructions on what the cell should do. DNA? That's number 18. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. You don't have to memorize that. Just thought you'd want to know. The DNA in your body tells you that you're a human being. It tells your stomach to digest food, tells your brain to think thoughts, tells your eyes to be a certain color.
Oh, wow.
Same with Eli. Eli's got cute little lizard DNA that says you're going to have the cutest little face in the whole world. Number 19 is mitochondria. Mitochondria are organelles that turn food into an energy called ATP. That stands for adenine triphosphate. Another word you don't have to know. Mitochondria is why we can eat food and then have energy. Thanks, mitochondria. Number 20 is chloroplasts. They do something very similar, but they're only in, you guessed it, plants. They're what makes it so that plants can do photosynthesis. Chloroplasts have a chemical called chlorophyll. You do have to use that word sometimes. Our next word is endoplasmic reticulum. All you really need to know right now about this is that it helps transport things around the cell. There are two kinds of endoplasmic reticulum, and you'll learn about those in 9th grade. Right, Eli? Yeah, there's smooth ER and rough ER. You're so smart, Eli. Eli graduated from 9th grade biology. And finally, number 22, vacuole. A vacuole is like a storage space, sort of like when I put Eli back in his tank. That tank is like a vacuole. It holds things, it releases things. And here's a big important thing about a vacuole. In plants, there's one big one. And in animals, there's many little ones. What kind of vacuoles do Eli's cells have?
Eli.
I say bye. Study.
Study hard.
Study your science, children.
Just like this one. There he is on the move. He's
Oh,
moving.
wow. Good
Oh,
job
wow,
showing
wow.
off all of your
Oh, wow,
characteristics
wow, wow,
of
wow,
life.
wow. Oh, wow, 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 wow.
Bonus
Why
footage.
you gotta call my money?
Eli, do you wish you were in 7th grade science?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, wow, wow.
Oh, wow, wow, wow.
Oh, wow, wow, wow.
Oh, Eli, you were so cute when you were asleep.
Go back to sleep.
Show the kids how cute you are when you sleep. Go to sleep. There we
Oh,
go.
wow.
Aww. So tired from studying so hard.
He's gonna pass the test. My hands!